Bleh. 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 Blah, bleh.
These are always stellar introductions to each of these streams.
Blah, blah, blah. Hello, I'm a professional streamer. Blah.
Oh, professional. Unlike magicians who are amateurish.
I'm pretty amateurish. I don't even make money. You need to make money to be a professional, I think.
Oh, that means I'm amateurish.
Oh. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You use words.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes those words are wrong.
Well, sometimes those words are
Um,
you're in for a boop.
did I do... Hold up. I need to check something. Okay. Are you hearing the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. I kept getting distracted and I never moved the fan closer to me because I had to close the window because of the storm outside. Hang on, I gotta move that fan real quick, right quick. I'll be right back.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where are we? 59%. I'm just checking how things are. I'm reminding myself of what we have in our memory. Right, we have 4 script pages. That's how far we are in the game. Kind of. I wonder if you can make...
You might be hearing less of me puttering around in the background in the future, just because the cord for my the cord that came in with my new headphones is a lot shorter than the one that I had before for my old headphones that I replaced. So, like, I won't really be able to hear what's going on, like when I walk over to the door, basically, because I have to take the headphones off.
Oh, that's a lot less fun. Gotta get you a longer cable.
I mean, the good news is that in this case, I could just get like an auxiliary cable because they're not built into the headphones, so I can just like replace the cord.
Yeah, that's always you don't. I always get headphones that the cable can be unplugged because I've had so many headphones where the cable was like built in and I just get it caught on something and then it breaks and then I can't use the headphones anymore. It's a real problem.
Yeah, I think that the issue was that I think somebody else bought me these, not these headphones. I bought these. I mean, my older headphones. I think somebody else like bought me those, and at the time I had just decided to like get auxiliary cables for the headphones that I had already. But then I think something went wrong with those headphones specifically. I think like one of the ears got like knocked around or something, so they wouldn't connect properly with like a new auxiliary cord.
Well,
So I just fell back on the headphones that they gave me.
yeah, I realized we have 2 keys that we haven't used, and we can totally use them like right now. I think probably need
Got
to
those keys.
Yeah, the heart key and the spade key that we got from giving the magician cards.
I still can't get over how we're just in the thrall of magicians in general right now.
Between Ace Attorney and this.
Yeah.
We sure are. 1973, do I have that one?
At least we're learning a lot more about magician culture, I guess.
Do not have that key.
Is there any magic that you would want to learn, like any particular kind of tricks?
Yeah, teleportation.
I mean, we've established that to do that, you either need a twin or you just you just make another version of you.
That's not magic, that's illusion.
What we're talking about magicians. It's stage magic.
Yeah, well, they're fake. Take this
Well,
American dollar.
what if you use American dollars to hire Nikola Tesla?
Well, I'm gonna read this file. There's a file marked case 63011-3RN. That number feels familiar for some reason. Autopsy report. You didn't want to name it something more memorable, like the case of the woman falling from the window.
What?
Well, it's a police report. Cause of death. The subject has a substantial visible fracture in the os frontal. The fracture has caused a severe injury to the frontal lobe. The injury is lethal, but in all likelihood, the cause of death is the cervical fractures in vertebrae C2 and C3 respectively. However, death from circulatory shock due to the extraction of the bulbous oculi cannot be completely ruled out. How injury occurred. The extraction wounds in the orbita have been caused by a sharp, non-surgical instrument. The wounds inside the orbita are similar to those made from a pocket knife. The wounds could be self-inflicted or by someone else. Given the amount of glass found on and inside the subject, there cannot be any doubt that the subject crashed through the window on the 3rd floor. It is unlikely, but possible, that the subject fell through the window due to the impact needed to crush the glass. Therefore, the subject most likely either jumped through the window or was pushed. Comments. Death by illness or accident is unlikely. Due to the evidence at hand, the subject either committed suicide or was the victim of manslaughter, murder, involuntary manslaughter. Wait. What's the difference between manslaughter and involuntary manslaughter? I thought manslaughter was involuntary in the first place.
I think it's it might have something to do with it depends on whether like you have, I think it's called second-degree murder, where like you create a situation in which you would murder someone.
Words are fake. Interrogation transcript. Transcript of interrogation. Date is 1963. Name of witness has been redacted. Commissar Schmidt. When did this change in behavior start? Redacted. He was eccentric when I arrived, and then his mental state took a turn for the worse after a phone call from the production company. Were you frightened by him? Not at first, no. But at some point you did find him frightening. Yes, I did. In what way did he make you uncomfortable? I don't know. Excuse me, Fraulein? He played with his revolver, and his thoughts were... very dark.
Ah,
Look, it was a long pause. I had to play.
I remember that part of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I've never watched that movie. Evidence submission form. Evidence submission form. K63011. This is the same one. Items submitted for examination. Item A, espresso cup. Item B, revolver. Item C, playing card. Item D, glass shard. Item E, letter. Result of examination. Red paint was found on item A, B, C, and D. Blood from the deceased was found on item D. Exact model or owner of item B could not be identified. Presumed to be a pre-war Italian model. There was a card in there. Here's the Ace of Diamonds. Investigation report. Polizei Beamter Andreas Coleman arrived at hotel last year at 1:15 midnight. He was there greeted by Redacted in the foyer. Redacted was in a state of shock and spoke about eyes. After being calmed, Redacted showed the officer on site the place of the incident. The deceased was found on the gravel path, lying face down. The legs were facing the house. The deceased's right arm was folded beneath Redacted body, while the left arm was stretched out. A pool of blood was formed beneath the body, and the deceased had visible severe head injuries. The deceased had, in addition, severe injuries to Redacted. Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same. Around the same? Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same. This sentence is befuddling me for some reason. Upon...
Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same.
Scattered around?
Wait, the deceased had, in addition, severe injuries to... Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same.
Upon closer inspection, there was additional red liquid near the body, which was believed to be red paint. There were 4 playing cards discovered in the inner pocket of the deceased. A second-floor window above the body had been shattered. The deceased was dead upon the arrival of police Beamter Andrea Coleman. The deceased was identified by witness Redacted as Redacted Citizen Redacted. According to Redacted, the deceased had inflicted Redacted upon Redacted and then Redacted.
This helps a lot.
Yeah, someone
getting
died.
A really clear picture.
It sounds like someone died. Case dismissal order. No definitive proof of foul play has been discovered in conjunction with the death of Redacted. The physical evidence points toward Redacted. It has been established that Redacted suffered a manic psychotic breakdown. There have been conflicting professional opinions on whether the stab wounds in Redacted could have been self-inflicted, but the majority state that Redacted frenzied state might have given Redacted the necessary willpower to inflict the injuries upon Redacted. Further interviews with witness Redacted have cleared the doubts surrounding her involvement in Redacted's death. Therefore, no further measures will be taken in the case. Sounds like a difficult case. It's full of incomplete and short notes.
It sounds pretty open and shut to me.
Fake gun.
I mean, there's no room for doubt.
Body moved? Americans. RN equals L?
And you know you're in trouble when there's Americans.
Yeah, Americans. They ruin everything.
Yeah.
This door is locked. And, well, you know what? I know the answer to this one. So these ones are weird because there's not, like, a huge clue. Like, most locked doors have, like, a clue around them. These ones don't. They just have these. Obviously, it's a Roman numeral that you need to enter. But you're like, which one? In hindsight, it became obvious when I realized, but, like, there's not really much of an indication, so you're like, what am I looking for? If you look at, where is it? Counting with Roman numerals, the numerals that are underlined are the answers. They're all different length, and all the Roman numeral lock pads are different length, so you can easily discern which is which. So, hold up. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different letters. So, that would be the second. That would be 1963. MCM LX3. There we go. Swear, because you can open them basically like as early, very early, but actually figuring out, I don't know, it's just weird. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Cool. So this is upside down when you look at the description, but all these numbers are like, well, some of the, you can see from the 4 that it's upside down. Also, there are dates that we probably can recognize, because it's 1963, and then 1847, and then 2014. Dates that we deal with a lot. Input case-sensitive code to request bug report number 1. Yeah, we actually have to solve the puzzle first. So, there's one number that's missing from all of these. We can deduce what those numbers are, but you kind of have to think about this outside the box. Oh wait, I have the thing. So we have to consider that these are upside down. Can I not? Oh, I didn't activate. Wait, no. Take a. Yeah. Can I not? Oops. Don't do that. Okay. For some reason, it wasn't showing it for me for a second, but whatever. So the top one is 2014. And so the 4 would look like this, right? Then 1847, the 7 would look like this. Or the other way, maybe? More like this. And then 1963 would it be like this?
It clearly says clay.
So yeah, that's what you actually guessed how this is supposed to work, is that you have to, like, the first one looks like an H, so you have to do lowercase h. And then it's an uppercase L. And then an E. That took me forever to figure out, because I kept trying to, like... I kept being like, well, but what? I can't... I don't have numbers, I have letters. I don't understand. Okay, so Lorelei and the Laser Eye Forest prototype. This is for the forest level. Issue 1. Trying to walk past the sign by the boulder in the direction the sign is pointing triggers an unavailable animation and sets the player character transform incorrectly. Repeatedly triggering this bug will eventually result in a software crash. We actually got this one without this. I feel like most people would find this one because it's literally just walk past a sign. I feel like they placed this one in a really easy to place to trigger, just to make you, like, look for the other ones. Make you realize that those exist. Issue 2. Standing by the magician and repeatedly spinning around on the spot will set the magician's transform incorrectly. Trying to interact with the magician will make the software crash. Issue 3. Suspending the game when close to the lonely grave will result in the software crash starting in a corrupted state area when resuming. Interacting with grave 1, then 8, then 4, then 7 crashes the game. The software. So we're gonna have to do this later. There's a voltage circuit number 2 here. We're gonna open our thing. Alright, this one sucks. I don't like this one. Like, this one is just, it's annoying to, whatever. Like, it's not hard, it's just annoying to keep track. So, 6 and 4 Like it's the same die every time.
Oh boy.
What's happening at Harriet House?
Uh, the ch- well, the chair fell backward unexpectedly. Yeah, it's been doing this thing where it'll just like slip away from the bolt that's like uh holding it in an upright position, and it'll go into the reclined position. And unfortunately, like I wasn't really like prepared for like the length of the cord that I have on the headphones. So I unintentionally like pulled on it on the way down, and that pulled the microphone with me.
So this is 2, I think. Because like when you consider the 6 having lines, on one side of the 6 is 2, on the other side is 5. 5 is right of 4, but and then 4 is here, so 5 would be like behind here. That means this is 2.
None of them are 6, I know that.
Yes, maybe.
Actually, wait a minute.
No.
No. I don't know if none of them are 6, sorry.
Oh my god.
I know that
Let's
the first and the last one are not 6.
let's think about that logically. Okay.
No, the first and the
So
last one aren't 6 because you can see, well, first of all, you can see 6 in that one, but you can see 1 on the one for Zed, and 1 and 6 are opposite. Actually, no, I'm wrong about that. Never mind.
so like yeah,
I'm remembering the layout of dice incorrectly.
I don't even know if this is respecting the actual layout of dice. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. I don't have a die to check. That would be so much. That would be actually very cool if it
Do you
did.
want me to go get a die and check? Because I have some game. I
Sure.
actually have yeah, Mike. Let me look. Hang on.
So 4. So 6 would be here. That means this is no wait. Yeah, 6 would be here. Um, that means this is 1. And then so 1 here would be 2. So this is 5. 8? Is it 8? I sure hope I got this correctly. I'm a genius. Way. But all right. So that shortcut's open. Harriet has gone finding dice. Because for some reason I didn't think I was gonna solve this. Yeah, I guess it must follow a real dice. Harriet is gone. Where did Harriet go? Well, while Harriet is gone, I guess I might as well play video games. Does the onion want, onion, do you want, okay, I guess we're going on the lap now. However this is gonna work. Oh yeah, the map of this minigame is the same as the maze design that is everywhere. The maze design is used for a lot of things. It comes back everywhere. There's a real, like, sort of, what's the word? Oh, I got killed. Matryoshka doll vibe, like, the whole thing going on with this game, and, like, the different layers of just Lorelei and the laser eyes being a video game within the video game within a video game within a video game. Recursive fiction. It's a good name for it. Whoops, I didn't mean to go through the window. No. I didn't get all the flowers. Ah! My eyes! I'm gonna eat the ghost. Oh no.
Okay, never mind. I don't know where my gaming stuff is.
It's okay, Harriet, I solved it.
I mean, what solving it wasn't the point. It was to see if it respected the laws of
I think it does. Well, you said you didn't find it, so. So we're on the other side of this, this library, like the balconies, and, like, there were all these books with different dates, but none of them, well, we didn't try all of them, but the books we tried, they wouldn't come out. But, here we're on the other side, and we can find the 1947 book. The 1847. I'm gonna fuck up these dates more than, a lot more. Anyway, a secret passage is open.
Have we encountered a dining room?
Yes. The room with the, where we found the menu.
Oh, but I don't remember either of us saying a dining room.
It's because we didn't.
Why didn't we say that? It's important.
It's not here. Been here already. A dining room. It's not the same if there was not like a giant table. It's just a bunch of little tables. Anyway, I want to find that library. I'm Slimby.
Slimby Pauline.
It's... Wait, how do I get there? Right. There we go. And it's a horse statue.
Horse.
There is a hole in the forehead. Actually, did I look at the description of the coins? I don't remember. That's not it. Yeah, I think so. It's a magnetic coin that is actually a key. It opens up the door in the garden.
It is Resident Evil.
It really is, yeah. It's just, you know, less zombies. 17. I walked on floors of germanium. Before me were 3 crosses and 2 columns. A guard asked me for the code. I called Agatha's detective for a hint, but he had to move to another country. The guard told me that if I was wise, I should count my teeth. What was the code?
I forget how many teeth are supposed to be in the human head.
32, but also, like, basically every sentence in there tries to point you to 32, like 3 crosses and 2 columns.
Oh.
It's just a bunch of hints that the code is 32. $32 if your wisdom teeth have not been removed. That's why
Have your wisdom teeth been removed?
They have. Fairly
Mine
recently.
have not.
Mine, they've been, no, 36 is not if you have those. The wisdom teeth are, 32 if you have wisdom teeth. It's not 36. We call this discrepancy the tooth delta. So this is another one of those Roman numeral door locks. It's the long one. MDCCC XLV. Wee.
Why are you so adorable, goddammit?
No, you.
Ugh.
Wine cellar? What is it, Onion? Why are you so adorable?
He's a little man.
Hold it. I can see an American dollar in one of the bottles. Label depicts 2 women playing saxophone. They are gay.
That's correct.
The label depicts a Roman sculpture. The label depicts a red beast with horns. Hey, that sounds familiar. There is an American dollar.
Why, is that someone you know?
Well, the red beast. We keep hearing about a red beast.
I was hoping that you would know who it is. Like,
so, you know, what do we do here? Well, we have the list of wines, don't we? And there's a bunch of them. But some of them are a bit unique. So, like, I don't know what those numbers mean on the side. But some of them don't have a glass number, they just have a bottle number. Like the Geist from 1847.
you have to drink it straight out of the bottle.
Oh, is that what that means?
It could just mean that you have to buy the bottle.
Oh, okay. Oh, is the price per? Okay. Price per glass or price for the bottle. Okay. I thought maybe it was like how many glasses are in the bottle, but no, that wouldn't make sense. They're all the same size bottle. Diamant is 2014 and Terra del Vestlento is 1963. Dates that are familiar. Geist, Schwarz, Riesling. I think it's the second name we're looking for. Yeah. Take out the bottle of Schwarz.
Schwartz. Let me look at the thing. God damn it. Yeah, Schwarz Riesling. Riesling. Sorry, I don't know why I pronounced a U in that. Schwarz Riesling. And no, I don't remember what Riesling means.
Shoot, what was the third one's name? Other name? No, not that. Menu. It was Muller Thurgo. One of the secret passage. It's another horse.
Man, Bronco features a lot in this game.
Finally, the crossover between Bronco and magicians that we all wanted. We've all been clamoring for it. You know, I did drink a little coffee, so I might as well empty my bladder. Onion, my legs are starting to hurt because you're on my legs. And it's not the most comfortable of positions.
That, in my opinion, is like the hardest thing about snuggling, is that there is a limit to how long you can endure it. Which is unfortunate because the whole point is to, like, you know, it's a comforting thing.
That's why you get very large pillows.
I wish that you had ended before you used the word pillows.
Why?
Because
Why do
you
you
get
have
very
against...
large, and that makes it more comfortable.
No, you get pillows. Anyway, magician is here. You remember your way around here. Well, I'm going to spin around.
It's like, why would you do that? You know that they don't fix bugs.
Invalid request. Memory address 9C3.
Management says the game has to ship, so we're shipping it.
Look. When is that France game ready? About a year and a half. Ship it now.
I like how they're like, excellent, ship it now.
You play as Brie Cheese. He's asked to join the Templar and he can't say no because Brie doesn't have an opinion.
He's in love with a girl, but she's a Templar and he's a dairy product.
In memory of our thoughtful leader. So it was just suspend, I think. Suspend. And then we restart and it should crash the game or something. Oh right, no, it starts us here. Wait, what was we had to do a date, but I don't remember which date. 1847 or 1963. Bug report 1. 1847. Software failure. Onion, my legs really hurt. Onion, I need you to move. Ellie, I need to go this way. I know it's very disappointing, but I can't stay in this position any longer.
You know, Bells does this thing where she like stretches along a wall, like she's reaching up, like towards me, and I have trained her to. Well, I don't know if I've trained her or if I've like acknowledged that as a signal where if she does that, I'll often just like pick her up and like hold her in my arms, and she'll like stay there for a good long while. Like sometimes we'll go to the window and we'll just hang out there. I'll give her scritches. And there was one time where we did that for so long that my arms were actually starting to hurt really badly.
Oh no.
Like I was in agony. I was just like, please, we have to stop.
Oh, look, it's a toy block. We found it. We found the final toy block that fell in that little hole. Also money.
Money.
There's a billiard table. Balls have been placed in the triangle rack, but the 1, 8, 4, and 7 balls are missing. Also, there's $1 in there.
Is it American?
I would hope so. Anyway, the clock ticks, but the hands are still.
How many other countries use dollars? I know
Canada.
Canada and Australia do. Australia does.
Alright, so this is 18 hours. So 1847, 35, 40, 45, 47. Reasonable guess, Signorina. Why is that not it? Strange, is it not? One might think it is broken, Signorina. But here, time itself is broken. It flows mysteriously. Right now, it is always late by 14 minutes. This information is, as all information, a secret weapon. Use it wisely, Signorina. It's late by 14 minutes. Does that mean I have to move it forward or back?
Yeah, forward. I think so. Time travel.
A hearse. No, the hearse.
Hearse.
Which horse you put which coin in does not matter, as far as I can tell. Is there $1 in there? Just checking. No, I guess not. Oh no, my eyes are glitching again.
Ugh.
You know what that means? That means we should go say, oh no. Oh, it's too late. Let me save. Okay.
Oh, you can save. I thought that you weren't.
You can't if he's in the same room, but if you outrun him... I wonder if this room is a safe room. Like, can he not enter here? Is this because their telephone is here?
Does the game have safe rooms?
Apparently. Alright, fine, you fucker. Come on. I wonder if he has an animation for... Oh, yeah, for coming behind you. There we go.
It's like, I'm actually not a part of you fuckers. I formed my own splinter group.
Somehow I doubt you're a phantom thief. I think you're the opposite. I think you're a cop.
Well, now you know why I don't work with them anymore. They seem to really not like police.
Damn it, Makoto, we told you not to join the police. Okay, so... Let's see, there's the man, he's got a book in his hand, and he's wagging his finger at her. She's, whatever. She doesn't have any, like, kind of specific pose. The dog is here. He's got paint on his shoes and on his hands. What does it say? Lupus in Fabula. There's a spotlight. He painted the window red. There's a paintbrush under the window. I have to count the number of footsteps. There's 4. There's not too much to this scene.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, the gun is in the window.
Gun.
Yeah, look, there's a gun in the window. Oh, if the camera could stand still, that'd be great. Do you see it?
Hang on, I'm gonna. Where's the? Oh, fuck.
I was trying to place the camera in a better way, but the camera kept, like, putting Lorelei in front of it. Alright, let's go. I remember me. How many brushes were there in the bucket? I was not looking at that. What do you mean?
I would say there's either 1 or none because I don't remember any brushes being in the bucket.
Say 1. Maybe it's a trick question. Okay. God,
If it was a trick question, then they would have just murdered you.
He always picks the worst questions. Interior, hotel, lobby, dusk. The woman comes back from her walk, with Rudy trotting alongside her. The man is waiting for her. He is standing by an easel on which there is a prop window placed. It is poorly painted with red paint. Half finished. The man's clothes are stained with red paint. Had a nice long walk? The woman does not notice the change in his demeanor. The man is shaking from barely concealed rage. He pulls up a notebook from his inner pocket. What is this? The woman squints at the notebook. It's my early sketches for the maze. Is something wrong? It's just a lot of numbers. It's vectors and coordinates for the computer. Take responsibility. Don't hide behind the RQ3. I'm not. It's just that to create anything with it, I need to. And this window, I had to paint it red myself. I stained my favorite suit. Well, I didn't know you wanted... It's your job to know. Well, to do my job, I need some direction. Directions are for tourists and amateurs. Like magicians. Simple people who paint waterfalls. I hired an artist. One who understands the role of the game. I must say that I am very disappointed in your lack of passion. The woman takes a deep breath, as if to calm down and change her approach to please the man. I'm sorry, this project is a bit confusing at times. What's the window for? The man stares at her in disgust. Perhaps you should paint a waterfall instead. The man hands the woman her notebook and then he storms off. She notices a piece of paper stuck in between the pages. She pulls it out. Meet me in the chapel tonight. Do not tell him.
Painting waterfalls is hard.
Not according to Renzo. I love Renzo being like, what's these numbers? Numbers are not art. You do art. Stop doing numbers, do art. Renzo does not understand how computers... Give me the coffee. Give me the good coffee. None of the bad coffee. Only the good coffee. Did I see everything in the cellar? Kind of?
You like your coffee dark but sweet?
Yeah.
I can take it dark but sweet. I do prefer it light.
I don't like cream. I don't want milk. No.
I mean that's fine.
Mm.
I just need something to like lighten the flavor a bit because I'm I'm a weenie.
I'm hardcore.
Hardcore, but you
Hard
take it sweet.
hardcore.
If you were hardcore, you'd just be drinking straight black coffee.
Hardcore black coffee. A little bit of sugar. Sugar. I can say words.
A little bit of Shogoth.
Sugar. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
It's like, alright, this thing. There's that old drawing. We saw that drawing before. It was on... Where was it? No. There we go. This baffling note with the like magic word equations.
We're all Americans.
So, last year minus first magic word is laser. If you look, that means it removed the T, the Y, and the second A. So TYA should be the code. This puzzle is not randomized because I have no idea how you would randomize that considering it's so tied to this baffling note.
Unless the note randomizes
No,
stuff.
no, it does not. Like, the text of the note could not be randomized in any way. Right, we have cards. Gotta go see the magician.
Which one?
You know, the magician.
There are at least like 13 of them.
The one that's doing magic. I wish I could get $2 more. Just because then I could afford a story. Statistics. Prototypes. We're still missing money in the prototypes. Outside. Hotel. There's just a lot of money we're missing. And the quiz club has a lot of money I haven't picked up for some reason. Wait, no, quiz club is counting the questions, not the... Actually, I don't know. No, I think quiz club is counting the amount of questions you answered. Oh well, we'll come back with money later.
Money.
Hello, I would like to see the magician. Yes, I have magical card. Actually, wait, hold up. I think I should probably look at the description. Found in a police case file regarding case 63 blah blah blah. Attached to an evidence submission form. On the back, Club Rouge Monte Carlo is written in swirly red letters. There are 3 tiny stains of red substance on the front of the card. No genuine attempt have been made to reopen the investigation of blah blah blah. Had the card been found earlier, it would have likely been evidence in the Club Rouge swindle instead. Now both cases remain unsolved. Take this bloody card. The card of wealth. Diamond. It becomes a Resident Evil key. Does the key have a description? No, I think it's the same as the other keys. Onion, my legs are recovering still. Okay, you gotta make up your mind. Do you want to stay on the lamp or not?
I love him.
Well, he loves me also.
It's true. He also loves you.
So hold on. What am I doing? Heart door is up here. Diamond door is over there. Or the shortcut will take us there. Okay. Let's just take the elevator. Again. Open with the diamond key. Our inventory is gonna burst out soon. Too many things in there. I don't know what this wants from me. Unlock a balcony door. Well, let's start with the 4 shortcut.
Also known as the forecut.
Oh boy, okay. What is the least amount of turns needed to reach the X? The least amount of turns, not the shortest distance. The least amount of turns.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Because that's not the same. You could make it a longer distance and less turns. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so from this point on, it's 28, but then there's branching that I'm not sure about. So we could go this way, or we could go this way. I feel like this way is probably better. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40. Okay, well, the answer is 42. I remember that. Oops. Might have been the other one. Whatever. I don't feel like doing this again. The answer is 42. You get the idea. I don't need to do this. Wooden figurine. 2014. What? Minus 1847. 2014 minus 1847. 167. If the lockpicking lawyer was here, he would open all of these in like seconds without the code.
It's just like, okay, so the way that you open these is that you open them.
You just jam a little metal stick in there and boom, open. It's like, oh no, Renzo went with master lock for all of these. What was he thinking? Those are always the worst quality. Money. Well, it made a ladder go down on the other side where that baffling door was.
Master locks are really just there for kids who take it for granted that that means that it's locked and that you can't.
It
You
works
absolutely cannot get in.
It works on adults too, at least until they watch the lockpicking lawyer. Hi? Hello? You have kept me locked up it for 51 years. Please let me go, Signorina. Well, there's a shortcut. Number 15. Which number should go in the bottom shape?
Hang on, let me. Which number?
Uh-huh.
Now that's puzzling because it's saying what number and I.
Okay, so you see this shape is kind of made out of like half of this one and then half of this one. Like you can recognize the little black tip and then the little circle. So the top half of this one would be something like this. And then the bottom one of this one would be something like this. So that's 64.
Oh. Okay, sorry. I was trying to parse that. It took me a while to like see the pattern.
Yeah, it's you know, it's the number of our favorite Superman. Solve my maze, Superman. And there's no time to waste.
Was that game just called Superman, or did it not have a name?
It was just called Superman. People call it Superman 64, but the 64 is not in the title. It's locked. A photo is taped to the door.
I mean, it's the same thing as Sonic 06. That was just called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, but that's a terrible name, so people call it Sonic 06 to, like, make it distinct. Anyway. There's a picture of a lady. Unlock the door. What's the code?
Ugh.
Guess we don't have the information we need.
Does that contain the whole alphabet?
Let's check.
You just have to. Whoa. You just have to, like, scroll back.
I can only scroll one way,
forward.
Harriet.
Oh.
There's just the one button, Harriet. I can't scroll up or down. I just have the one button.
Also known as the Wutton.
No. Don't start with me. I wish you could
It has begun.
I wish you could pet the dog through the bars.
Oh. That would have been so good, though, if you could do that.
Anyway, I think I got enough money for a story. I will get some coffee. Coffee in my system makes me run fast. That's how coffee works. Oh, that's the chapel. That's not where actually, no, I want, I still have like one block to place. So we do need to be here. It's Fames, so that would be like this. Got the Fames coin. Yay. The balance horse. Let's go grab a story. Whoosh. I'm a magician. Wait, no, that's not. You're not the story person. You're the story person. Sideshow, disappear, accept. Yes, I am keeping the arts alive by giving you $10. Hello,
Wait,
little
was there
girl.
always an audience that reacted to that?
Yes, there was always an audience that reacted to that.
I don't remember hearing it.
It was always there, Harriet.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm sorry. This is the tragic story we call The Quest of Man. The legends tell of a human who sought magic. He traveled to a dilapidated palace in the west to find it. Somewhere on these grounds he found the third eye, and when he held it, he saw the magic of this world. This encounter by holy and profane gave him a vision of his magnum opus. Filled by the spirit of the third eye, he saw a whole universe. Everything appeared before him through magic. Magicians are involved again.
Gesundheit.
Now we need to find a game where we play as a magician next and all hell breaks loose. Alas, magic likewise gained him mastery of a woeful truth. He found that art is only as good as its spectators. This damn bad critics and public who don't understand my amazing movies.
It's not what art is about. Art exists for its own sake.
In a feeble protest against mammon and the mediocrity of man, he cut out his eyes.
Okay, so some of the words that you've been using, I've been mishearing them as funny things, like wokeful and mediocrity, like
woeful.
media.
Woeful.
The wokeful mediocrity.
The third eye once again became a lost treasure, and the man faded away. Mediocrity. This wasn't your best story. I like the one about the red beast more. Actually, I just realized we can go this way. There's the mausoleum. Cemetery gate. I do believe we have a key for this. A crucifix key. An inscription circles a triquetra on the gate. Second and last, the youngest to pass. Third and fourth, one who met fate after 40 years. First and fifth, she who lived in 2 centuries. 1932 to 2014. There's a hole. Can insert something into a hole. You want my tampon? No. Do you want the cemetery key? No. 1807 to 1847. Don't have anything for the hole. Oh, hey, there's $1. 1924, 1963. There's a hole. We don't have anything for those holes, so we can't do anything here. For now. The doggo is drinking water. Hi, doggo. Onion looks at me as I say doggo. You're not a dog, you're a kitty.
He's just a little guy.
Where we're gonna... I guess I should try to find these key doors. Doors of keys. Okay, I have to press several times. It makes it go faster.
Oh,
It does, if I believe it does.
that's not how anything works.
That's how I works.
Ugh.
The heart's door. Let's use the heart's key. Unlock the door.
Heartstom key.
The Heart Kingdom. The scrapbook is full of newspaper and magazine clippings. Dusseldorf Post.
Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf. In 1953. Toys on display in museum. Interactive. I'm using finger quotes. Interactive exhibition opens this weekend. Citizen in Dusseldorf, visiting bus changer in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display will be severely disappointed. Curator Anne-Catherine Braun states that the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. The first wave of this so-called art is an exhibition called Verschlossene Erungen, spearheaded by...
And I keep mispronouncing the second word, which undermines my claim to pronouncing it correctly. Erinnerungen. Verschlossene Erinnerungen.
Spearheaded by Lorelei Weiss, a lesser-known artist from Frankfurt, who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like Boschinger with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. How are you supposed to figure this out?
Wait, if it's childish, then why is it so hard to figure out?
I don't think this critic is very good.
At video games.
At video games. Or anything. I think this person is a shithead. A fine product for country fairs, no doubt, but Fräulein Weiss's clothing and insistence upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggest that she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong in the upper echelon of art society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what is wrong with art today. Also, nobody wants to work anymore. And what's up with perform art? And it's just a toilet. Oh, I'm an art critic.
That's exactly what art critics sound like.
That's what this one sounds like. Report from Electronic Arts Symposium. Engineers are artists in this innovative exhibition. Earlier this week, the exciting Electronic Art Symposium took place in Kirsten. The exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the
Kirchsteiger
Kirchsteiger
Steiger, sorry.
Kirchsteiger Messe.
My pronunciation is all over the place now.
It's my fault, I'm making it worse.
No!
Hopes to show the exciting happenings in the world of electronic devices and how they can be used for more than work and calculations. Among the selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Morris Talbot insisted that it was a comment on the unreliability of technology, but concept artist Eiichi Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of an artwork. Unanimale Terribile Review. There can be little doubt that Renzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's taste. His critics find him crude, yet pretentious. His latest film won't win them over, but I don't think Nero cares. Unanimale Terribile is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choices in Unanimale Terribile, the film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. Nero says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy, but it works just as well as a joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect outcomes, but in truth, most of us are mere spectators. Superfluous, tired eyes. Third eyes, maybe?
Superfluous.
What did I say?
Superfluous.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
No, I said the same thing.
You said the same word twice.
No, superfluous is different from superfluous.
You literally said the same word twice.
No, I didn't.
You're messing with me. Superfluous.
No, superfluous.
Oh my gosh, this freaking emphasis nonsense again. Superfluous. It's the participation that in the end makes Unanimale Terribile such an intense viewing. This should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media. But be warned, it is not a pleasant film by any means. There's like a lady who's like a nurse, and she keeps edging this guy on, but like this guy should really just jerk off and something. Wait, no. Wrong film. Wait, I'm thinking about a different film. The terrible animal is, I forget his name, the dude who's
Michael.
Michael. Journal du Sud. Renzo Nero wins big in Monte Carlo. Will spend the money on new film project.
Oh, hey, there was a magician who wanted to know about this.
Monte Carlo?
Yeah. Like, when did he win big in Monte Carlo or something like that?
That's correct. You remember? Oh, controller.
Ah! There was a playing card behind the article!
Controller fell down. I found the clubs, ace of clubs obtained. Now I can bonk someone. The director caused some mirth, when he arrived in Club Rouge with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills and stated that he was there to clean house. Question, do they take American dollars in Monte Carlo casinos? Because I would assume they would take euros, or if we're in 1963, francs.
Do they take francs in, Actually, I don't know. I don't know anything.
I know that Monaco is like technically its own nation, but I don't think they have their own money. I'm pretty sure they're using francs and now euros. And I don't know that they would be using American dollars, but I guess Like, you can wager anything if the casino lets you. And it was a time when casinos didn't do that thing where you'd have to buy chips and then everything, the game is just done through chips, not money. Back then, it was just whatever you throw at the table. So I guess maybe that still makes sense.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It sounds kind of chaotic.
It does, but also that's appropriate for Nero. According to witnesses, Renzo Nero was in good spirits and joked with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Renzo Nero when it comes to romance, a reporter, Miss Melissa Dubois... What? Dubois? I don't... Did he get remarried?
Well, no, he wasn't married, remember?
Did he find...
They were engaged.
But he's with Kim now. Anyway, Dubois is a common name. Miss Melissa Dubois caught Renzo Nero in the company of starlet Carla Romano and socialite Felicia Lavi, both drinking champagne, but the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Wow. Double. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No, first of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I had seen in the stars that I would win. There was no reason to worry. Risky business, gambling with a production budget. If you lost, there would be no movie. There would be no movie, but it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you have set an example for other filmmakers? No, it was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos are crooks. I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead because gambling is immoral.
That's correct.
I like Nero. Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bill and Melissa. I will be the one. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning, to the time when celluloid was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers.
But I like hamburgers.
Yes, but movies are not made for passing the time between them.
But,
movies are made for the cosmos.
But why can't more movies be made for the sake of facilitating the consumption of hamburgers?
Because that's capitalism, Harriet, and capitalism is bad.
It is, but I want your hamburgers.
Death at the hotel last year. Police are coy about details. The police are investigating.
Oh no!
What?
I don't know why I get the giggles over the concept of like the police being coy, like that being in a headline, and people have to be like, "Oh no, not coy."
Oh, I guess someone died. You want to know? We're not telling you. The hotel has been closed off for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. The police won't confirm that there is any correlation between the film production and the death. Commissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release any further information. The investigation is in a delicate place at the moment, and therefore the deceased's identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out the possibility of a crime, and as such, it is a standard procedure to treat it like a murder-moida investigation. The police commented earlier this morning. Report from the inside. The Third Eye Movement. Cult or commune? Our reporters secretly joined the pilgrimage. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from the Third Eye Movement. After some research, mostly consisting of buying fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye Movement is apparently a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. And so I thought it was in my capacity as Mending Awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Marighil, the European branch's Magnus Magister Artis, maintained that it was due to a little red collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Mari made it clear that it would not occur to him to let journalists into their midst, as journalism is a reactive craft and not a creative one. Journalism is not true art, just like numbers. You see, the third eye movement is solely for
Or
those...
architecture.
Yeah. Solely for those filled with the power of creation. Something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something entirely different. It was like being offered a seat, offered a king, yes. It was like being offered...
would you like a king?
I will eat the king now.
Oh.
It was like being offered a seat at King Arthur's round table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest. Not for the Grail, but for something else. A metaphysical power, an entity, a treasure of some sort. No one knew or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had, perhaps thousands of years ago, appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it as a zeitgeist, and they now believed it was found in Central Europe.
Sorry, when it was like I no longer found myself on a quest for... It was not no longer, sorry. It was like I found myself on a quest, not for the Holy Grail, but for something else. That just made me think that, like, God created a vision for the round table where it was... for some reason, like, he just imparted the idea of something else onto the members of the round table, and they're like, we must go on a quest for something else.
Something else! Onion is waggling his tail in front of the camera.
Again, I don't know how that would work, though, because, like, that vision took the form of, like, the Holy Grail appearing before them.
Where are they now? Lorelei Weiss, in our search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Whether it's a long-dead naivist painter for Sweden, a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they are all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to a body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. But the thing about Lorelei Weiss's most interesting art is that it cannot be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pours us a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition which would act both as a tribute and a retrospective of the eclectic artist. He had hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself, and today's most admired names in computer art. She was the Gauguin of the electronic era, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of Gauguin's work had been burned, that is. Weiss was an elusive figure, even when she was in zenith. But after the Nero affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg, and swiftly traveled to arrange a meeting with her. I was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe that I could create a renaissance for long-forgotten electronic art pioneers. Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It didn't look like she had much time left. Lorelei Weiss is old. Also, this issue is 2014. Incidentally, the 1963 issue is the one about a death at the hotel. And then there's one that's 2022. The Internet Mystery of the Aku-3. Truth or fake? We dive deeper into the modern myth of the 1960s supercomputer. We have all heard the story by now. In Ogdenvilleberg, where entrepreneur Mikoto and Rob Gibbe are building a Euro Funland, complete with golf course, spas, and restaurant, and virtual reality arcade. And I don't know, a metaverse. I don't know where I'm going with this. A construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 1960s. The Aku-3. First found in what was the basement of the old mansion, which previously stood on the grounds, it was later sold at a flea market, and eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Putty on several forums. Putty then claims to have managed to reconstruct part of the data on the RK3. We've all seen the results on the internet, we've all been astonished by it, and we have all been asking ourselves the same question. Was this type of technology available in the 1960s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made or even fit on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we will try to answer these questions and dive deeper into the mystery of the RK3.
In a 3-hour video.
Please, it's actually 7 hours.
Ugh.
Well, that was fascinating. Anyway, I have a new card now that I should probably go give to the magician. I'm gonna drink some coffee. I tried to put the card in the coffee machine. Found behind a newspaper clipping in a scrapbook. Club Rouge Monte Carlo is written in swirly letters, blah blah blah. The differing texture suggests card altering. Card altering is a dangerous and uncommon technique among a very small subset of European card sharpers. Unlike other techniques, card altering is prepared before a game and requires craftsmanship, confidence, and trust and faith. It is said to have been invented by a group of artists in the early 1900s. Don't mark the cards, they're gonna realize you're cheating. It's a bad idea. Yeah, I got more of the script pages. You want them? Okay, I have a magician. Magician? Magician to see. Hi, dog. Gotta pet the dog, it's important. That's not where the magician is, that's my car. Magician is here. Hello, magician. I am here with the final card. Card of luck. That's what you need at casinos.
Ugh.
You have been a wonderful audience. I leave now. Oh, hi. Can you let me say first? Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna hug you from the right this time.
Ugh.
And details, blah, remember. Okay. So she's got her arms crossed. He's holding 3 fingers and hiding his eyes. There's a camera. There's a key under the book. There's 2 bookmarks. There's 2 candles on the table. There's 2 goblets. There's a goblet on the ground here. There's sunglasses under the altar, or whatever that is. There's a coffee cup under it as well. There's 4 candles total. There's a crucifix.
One on the right is shorter.
Yep. No, the effect on the altar is interesting.
Can I see the back end of the altar again? What's in there?
Sunglasses and a coffee cup. If I stop the camera, just puts Lorelei in front. That's why I have to move.
How many feet prints are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I remember? You're gonna shoot me. I bet. How many chalices were in the scene? There were 3. 1 was on the ground. Yeah, I did it.
Eat.
I need more water.
More water.
I need water. No, that's not your dinner. It's just my water. No. You know when your dinner happens. It doesn't change. What? What is it? What do you want from me? It's not dinner time yet. It's in like 25 minutes.
What?
It's in 25 minutes.
But it's
I put the automatic food dispenser is on its own clock and it doesn't change with daylight savings automatically. Because why would it? Onion doesn't know what daylight savings is, so now it's at 9 for us, but like it's the same time from his perspective.
Except he knows that he gets fed an hour into stream. He knows that. He's smart.
I can't deal with this.
You see, he knows that, but he also disregards it if he feels that he's not being fed soon enough.
Sure. Anyway, hotel chapel night, blah blah blah. The gate creaks open. A grandfather clock chimes somewhere in the house. It's 14 minutes late, I think. The woman scans the dusky room for any signs of danger. There is no one there, save for a handful of wooden saints. Then a shadow of a man steps out from the compact darkness. The magician. He repeats the gesture. What does that mean? That I search for the third eye. The magician takes his hand off his eyes. The woman raises an eyebrow and examines the magician closely. Why are you doing this? I can tell that it's you. When the third eye passes us by, the world belongs to creators. It is a time for beauty and chaos. An artist will be crowned king and will lead our victory over Mammon. What do you want? The Brotherhood wants you to know that our Italian friend has suffered a nervous breakdown of game-changing proportions. The magician studies the woman's reaction. I trust that you can keep a secret. Should he be unable to finish this project, it could potentially set back art 200 years. That's ridiculous. I am sworn to secrecy. But I can tell you this much. Your maze is of utmost importance to his mental health, to my order, and indeed to the future of mankind. It's just an art project. The magician takes a deep breath. A maze is a manifestation of something larger than you and I. Surrender to the red beast, and let it guide thy hand. This maze must be the death blow to the materialistic society. I'm afraid that's beyond my reach. The magician takes off his hat and pulls out a journal. We had hoped it would not come to this, but we have read your diary. We know everything about you and what you have done. We have seen it in the stars and in the moon. I don't keep a diary. Well, it might not be yours in this dimension, but we are all one here. It's the same story in different times.
Man, I should use that excuse all the time. It's just like I have this proof that you're in on this imaginary crime, and they're like, that's not a thing that I do, and it's just like, maybe not in this dimension.
No, it's next time in Ace Attorney that they accuse you of having false evidence, like, no, this evidence is true in a different dimension.
I got it through the morphogenetic field.
Yeah. Stop it. What do you want? We're simply asking you to play along with the game. For the sake of the project, it would be easier for us. I've had enough. Very well, Signorina. I will relay your answer to my superiors. They will be disappointed. My brotherhood cannot guarantee your safety if you don't follow protocol.
Also, I have to kill you.
Well. Look, nothing personnel.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like what?
Personnel.
Because that's how you say it.
No, it's personal.
Yeah, but you say it nothing personnel, like the meme.
What? There's a meme where you say nothing personnel?
Haha, I know a meme that Harriet doesn't.
Yeah, I'm kind of ignorant. What is it?
I don't remember. I don't even know where that comes from. It's just a thing people say. Where am I going? Where's the club's door? No. Wait, where is it though? Wait, did I open it? Do I still have the club's key? Yeah, I still have the club's key. Well, I didn't get rid of the others, so I guess that doesn't mean anything. I'm so confused. Oh, maybe I'd never looked at the door and then it would not be marked on the map. I don't know. I don't know, I'll just walk around. That's the gun door. Don't need that one. Hey, how's it going, Grandma?
I still can't get over the idea of Grandma being the old lady from that one story in Juggernaut.
Hey, do you know
Where
about
she's
this
like,
guy?
put your hand on my eyes.
Do you know about this guy, Renzo? No. Okay. Doesn't know about it. Nothing to say.
Sleepy Pauline.
Could go this way. Oh, I think, yeah, I can do this now. So all 4 of these have been placed now. And we can interact with these sculptures. What are we trying to do here? There's strange sculptures in the outer wall. Well, this section of the house, of the outside, has been very 1847 centric. So maybe we can just form the number 1847 in the sculptures. Oops. That's a J. That's a G? $1847. Orangerie door. It's locked. There is a keypad next to the door. Also $1.
What's an orangerie?
A place where you grow oranges?
Is it?
Ah. That's what I would guess. Anyway, there's a note, there's a keypad. 1847. Oh. Oh, there's a lot more numbers to do than I thought. That's weird. How do we solve this one? Do you have any idea, Harriet?
I do not.
So, this one requires a little bit of observation of the environment, specifically this screen. Can you observe anything about this screen?
Hmm. Other than the 1847?
What about, is there something about it that's, like, peculiar?
Hmm. I mean, peculiar is subjective. I can't really say whether there's anything significant, is the
So,
thing.
each of these numbers right here is drawn upon a grid, right?
Yeah.
And that grid has multiple tiles on it, so it's like kind of like that, and then go up, but, and then
Yeah.
So what if we just draw that on the keypad?
I mean, that would just make the answer 1847 again, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that's the puzzle is how you input that in the weird ass keypad. I did that wrong.
It's hard to say because of the presence of diagonal, like positions and things.
No, I'm doing something wrong. Oh, the 7. I'm not putting the 7 in the... The 7 goes down the middle, not the side. Um... No. Oh, the one starts at the top. Okay. I did it!
Victory.
It's a little finicky, but you get the idea.
Yes.
There's the forbidden fruit. It's an orange. It's a red. It's an apple. A biblical reference? Good idea, Signorina.
Is that a fucking JoJo reference?
Is that a fucking Bible reference? The first entertainer in Eden was the snake. As such, it was actually God. It understood the need for action. And isn't that why you came here? You want action and violence. Go ahead, take it.
That's what this is. Oh!
Now let's play a real game.
Now the game's rated 10 out of 10. It's got a gun in it.
A first-person shooter! I love that there's a radar on the top left. There's like a bullet count. There's a health bar. Her hands are shaking. Sorry, it's just a revolver key. It's just a silly key. Ha ha ha. That's brilliant, Signorina. How did you do that? You're a true magician. But then, where the hell did you hide the real gun? Kinda love that part. The game is like, it's a first-person shooter now. Never mind. No fun for you. Puzzles are fun. Onion, I don't know what you want. Moving between the table and my legs is not gonna change anything.
But what if it does?
It's not.
Listen to him.
You can hear him?
Yes.
Eh.
Remember, it, like, Discord allows you to hear when people speak, and he is clearly speaking.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom. My bladder is full.
Oh no.
Bladder levels off the chart. I think the revolver door was this way. Actually, I should look at the description of the key before using it. Was given by a man in the orangerie as part of the questionable game. It looks like a real revolver, but has a key construction sticking out from its muzzle. There is a genuine-looking bullet left in the cylinder. There are traces of dark powder on the grip frame, on which the letter RN are engraved. The design is a pre-war Italian model, and the engraving is likely a monogram. These facts indicate that this is, or is meant to look like, the famous Cine Revolver, which fatally injured an actor while filming a Willem Tell adaptation at Cineterzo Studios. This grisly provenance, in addition to its involvement to the death at a hotel last year, has made it a much sought-after item among connoisseurs in the black market, and also prosecutor auctions. Secret prosecutor auctions where they auction evidence from ongoing cases. The glass is made of plastic, so it's not glass.
Which we just kind of left it there, by the way.
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything about it.
I
Like, that
mean,
wasn't the case we were on, so...
it's not our job, it's the police's job. Mannequin.
Well, somebody should go to jail, shouldn't they?
I can move the head left and right. Yeah, those are mannequins. Don't know what we're doing with that. No.
Why not?
I do not know what to do with that. Anyway, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go pee. Oh, this isn't the bathroom. Wait. Oh, that part that's connected to the elevator is just not connected. Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. And I wash my hands because I am civilized and conscious of hygiene and stuff. Hello. What? Okay, what's going on here? Nothing good.
He's like, back up or I'll stab this computer!
He's got a knife in his hand, and the gun is on the computer. I can't move behind it. The magician's hat is on the ground. There's chess pieces. Kind of scattered all over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chess pieces. 4 drawings of an eye. 4 wooden blocks, and then a different thing that's not a wooden block. That kind of looks like it from afar, but it actually not. There's 1 black chess piece on the chessboard. And a bottle. She seems distraught. Oh, there's a 5th block behind her. 5th wooden block. Oh, she's dropping her coffee. I don't know what's here. What is that? Is that a scone? Five blocks, 4 eyes, coffee, gun, hat, knife, maze. Can you read? Can I read what it says in there? Failure to load. Yeah. Alright, I remember it all. What was drawn on the drawing pads? It was an eye. Hotel basement. The woman enters the basement with a cup of coffee in her hand. She flips the light switch. She jumps when she discovers the man in her chair. She spills coffee all over herself. The man very slowly turns his head. Signorina, I have come to fear that my entire being is just part of someone else's story. All my thoughts might be placed in my head by a disciple of Mammon. The man regards the woman. Signorina, is this your story? If it is so, I want you to confess. What do you mean? This is all your story? The man stirs to life, all of a sudden happy and energetic. Good, I was worried. This brings us to the aphoristic bird of the hour. Bye, Onion. He's gone for dinner. I have completely revalued your excellent work. This is amazing. The woman stares at the glitching monitor. Of the maze, only a handful of dots remain. My god, what have you done? Signorina, burning bridges is mandatory for the matchstick. It was much too functional. This is not a critique of your work. You are an amazing artist, if you permit me to say so. You have ruined all my work. Yes, I had to. Otherwise, it can naturally be exploited by capitalism, despite our best intentions. But I am not the designer. You are. Much work remains. You've totally reset it. I have to reprogram it all. I can't. Such modesty. You must believe in your ability, Signorina. I do. If you forgive me for saying so. The man smiles affectionately at the Aki-3. Man, woman, and machine. A new trinity. But as they say, the cat's clock has no time for mice. Progression, Signorina. The man rushes towards the door and then stops. He returns to the computer and picks up a revolver from behind the keyboard. Signorina, you made me forget my revolver. That must be the highest compliment ever given to an artist. The woman stares in terror at the weapon that the man shows her. Hat to the clouds, Signorina. But look at me, I'm keeping you from your morning coffee. Such is not our way. The man puts the revolver in his pocket, then makes the gesture, covering his eyes, and showing 3 fingers before he rushes away. I feel like Renzo's not okay. Renzo is having problems. Renzo is being a problem, perhaps. Where are we going now? How do you reach? Oh, the club door. Okay, I just realized where the club door is. I kept just not seeing it. I'm gonna save. Any ladder? Any dollars around here? No? Oh, it's this nonsense. Notes. Okay, so the second magic word equation. Renzo plus L plus O equals Lorenzo. Hotel minus O minus L, the second magic word. So, HTE. If the second magic word transforms to 1, 2, 3, then 2, 1, 3 is the. So, HTE. I feel like this is redundant information. Maybe it's there to confuse you. Well, there's a shortcut we could open. I know you are eager to solve every puzzle, but please help me first, Signorina. Fine. As you can see, you have gotten me into trouble. Quite the metaphor you have created, Signorina. An escape artist who cannot break free from capitalism. Please set me free now, Signorina. A photo is taped to the man's back. Yeah, that's a thing. So it's another one of these. But do we have the information we need? Can you think of what we could input in this, this keypad?
Hmm.
Wait, can I open the shortcut now that I examined him? Or is he gonna be like, no, you have to frame me. No, you have to frame me.
Pauline should be a voice actor in video games.
No. I disagree.
I know.
I'm not a voice actor. I guess we could check up on this. I don't remember if we found any information that could help us answer the questions we couldn't before. Push. Alright, back in this place. You ever think about how Twin Peaks, sort of permanently destroyed the mind of a lot of, video game developers?
What, in that, like, it's just all Twin Peaks?
Well, there's a lot of Twin Peaks in video games now. What's Peterson?
Even among developers who have never seen Twin Peaks.
Never seen. I don't think I believe that. Was there a Peterson being mentioned anywhere in here? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing anything about a Peterson, so I don't think I can answer that. Onion, can you stop being in the sink and licking... oh my god. Onion!
What's he looking?
He's licking the sink. It's not allowed. Well, there was another...
Is there something in there?
I may have rinsed some plates. There's probably like, I don't know, food residue, traces of food.
Why would you deny him this
Because it's...
sumptuous bounty?
Which year did Renzo Nero win big in Monte Carlo? I do think we can answer this one. It was... Wins big in Monte Carlo, 1962. Money.
Money.
Money, money, money. Alright, what's your question? The 1960s computer was called AQ, followed by which number? Well, that's an easy one. It was 69. No, it was 3.
It was 3, an imaginary number between 3 and 5.
But not 4.
No. The number itself is a cross of 3 and 5. It
Uh-huh.
includes elements of each.
That sounds like something Renzonero would come up with. I'm glad to see you're getting into the spirit of the game.
I mean, I've once said, like, think of a number between 1 and 10, and nobody has appreciated that the answer is when.
No. How many tombstones stand by the mausoleum? Hey, that's also a 3. Whoops. No, that's actually 5. There are 2 hidden tombstones outside the camera. You couldn't see at all.
That haven't been implemented in the game yet.
Yeah. Every time I try to put them there, the game crashes. Oh, are we blocked by you permanently? I feel like I'm missing something with this maze design. Like, we are... Oh wait, yeah, no, this is the only way past, so we have to figure out this Panderson thing. Because there's no other way past. This maze is silly. I don't even know that answer from my previous playthrough, because those questions get randomized, and that was not a question they asked me. I feel like there's some doors we didn't open with, like, the number keys. Some of these I don't think we used. We should probably try to figure out where they are. 1932. I have that key. Lorelei Weiss, 1932, mixed media installation. Symbols and messages surround us wherever we go in modern society. 1932 allows us to isolate each message, and the artist challenges us to interpret them, while making it clear to us that to comprehend information, we must observe the observer too. The artist is really challenging us to a lot of things. So, okay. So there's this camera. We have to observe the observer being the camera. And, it has numbers on it, so when you point it towards this thing, that's 3. What are we trying to do? We're trying to do 1932. Okay. So if I point it towards that, that's 9. I'm looking for 1. That's 2. That's 1. Okay. Let's write this down. So 1 is an upside down T. That's 1. That's 3. That's 9. So 9 is this very fat T. Very large T. Harriet's favorite tea.
Stop making fun of me.
I'm not making fun.
Our show.
No. 3 is this weird prong. It's Poseidon's trident. But Pauline, it's not a trident. It's clearly just 2. Yeah, well, it's pixel art. It's hard to render.
It's a Poseidon's tuning fork.
That's 3, yeah. And then 2 is where's my mouse cursor? 2 is I'm just drawing whatever. 2 is this gay crucifix. So we can now go back to the exhibit and get that box open. Yeah, this puzzle's alright. Which one is it? It is not that one. I can't back out of the puzzle, I have to interact with it. Put it. Turn in it. And there we go. In 1932, in Frankfurt am Maine, Gilda Weiss gave birth to a girl child. She was the first of 3 girls born in as many years. From one of the few remaining photographs, we can see that she was a small child. Her mother looks proud with little Lore in her arms, while her father appears as a blur, leaving the frame hastily while the picture was being taken. Gilda Weiss, huh? Oh, hi. I want to talk to you. Okay, so she's got a Journal du Sud. Renzo Nero remporte le gros jackpot au Club Rouge. Then she has a sketch of the maze in her notepad. It is the same design that we've been dealing with. Exact same. She's holding a phone, although it looks like she's making it levitate.
That's right.
She's gaining powers. There's a magnifying glass in the drawer. Nothing in the other drawer. There's an envelope under the desk. There are 3 scratches behind the desk. The scales have chess pieces lighter than key.
Wait, what are the chess pieces?
In the scale.
No, what are they?
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell. There's a lamp and some kind of big bottle and 2 books. A feather, pen, a quill, that's the word, a quill. Yeah, I don't know what else to pay attention to. There's a plant. I remember it all. What was on the floor behind the desk? It was an envelope. Okay. Hotel reception office, night. The woman waits nervously by the phone. Suddenly it rings. The woman answers. The other end is available. Thank you. There's a switching sound. Bob here. Mr. Sidney, I'm sorry to bother you. I am a bit worried about the project. Who is this? I am working with Mr. Nero on the third eye. Silence. Oh, I didn't remove the puzzle annotation. It's part of my charm. I forget things.
That's right.
Hello?
You not received the letter?
No.
That's unfortunate. Where are you now?
I'm at the hotel. What's going on? Long silence.
She's there now. What does legal say?
There's another inaudible voice.
Get out now!
A pistol shot is heard. The woman drops the phone.
She then makes it levitate in front of her hand.
That seems, ominous. Ominous.
Nominous.
Where do I want to go? The other door, the ground level. This way. Do we have 1962? We do not. That's unfortunate. Where am I gonna find... things to do next. 1973. No.
Ooh.
What?
It is 9:27.
It is 1953.
Oh.
None of these that I need. I got all the wrong ones. Silly hotel. Full of useless doors. $1960? Oh, I have that one. Lorelei Weiss, 1960, mixed media installation. In 1960, the artist invites us to look at things differently. Armed with new perspectives, the abstract becomes concrete, and meaning appears where there previously was none. Alright, so the design of the box was like this. I love how wonky this looks. None of these are the same size. So we're looking for 1960. We're gonna take this camera and we're gonna try to look at these. So when you look at all of these, like from one perspective, they become numbers. So this would be 7. This is 1. So this is like, this would be here. And then we're looking for 9. That's 8. That's 5. That's a 0 when we need 0. That's 9. And 6. 1960 when it's 6. That's 4. That's 6. We can now solve this. That's not the one. Which box is it? No, that's not the one. Oh, there we go. 1960. Wow. Her advertising sketches for KLB Electronics would lead to perhaps her greatest artistic triumph. KLB was at the height of its game, and believed then to be the future of computer manufacturers. In a frenzied creative fever, Jose Joe Hersmiller decided that instead of a dry technical demonstration, they should demonstrate the Aku 3 in an art exhibition, the 1960 Electronic Art Symposium. She was one of 5 artists handpicked for the exhibition, and her contribution, Rechner, marked the start of her technological phase. We did it. I don't know where to go now.
That's always a good feeling in a video game.
Yeah, what is that? I think that's a numbered door we can't open. Yes, I'll erase the notes before someone yells at me.
No yelling. Feel like oh, there's a thing we haven't done that we could do now. Where is it? Because I sort of just ignored it for a bit. I think it might be on the 3rd floor.
Okay. So it was that printing device. I sort of ignored this puzzle because, is a maze man gonna attack me? Just attack me now. I'm not explaining a puzzle if a maze man's gonna show up. There we go, okay.
He's amazing.
Few details, blah blah blah. Alright. So, looks like the woman is trying to open the door. And the man he's got sunglasses now. And he's got the gun in his left hand.
His right hand.
His right hand, which is on my left. There's a fez on the, whose fez is this? Did Philfish show up here at the hotel? There's a bunch of keys. Oh, this one's gonna be complicated. There's an envelope on top of the key thing. There's 5 keys. One of them is on the floor. There's a second envelope in there. Coffee cup over here. There's like suitcases. There's like 3 suitcases. There's a pair of scissors on the hat rack, coat rack, whatever. There are 3 apples in there.
Yeah, and a wine glass.
Wine glass. What? Did I say 5? Yeah, 5 keys, 2 envelopes. And a gun in the right hand. You should use your left hand because you don't want to injure your good hand. How many apples?
There were 3.
3 apples.
3 apples?
3 apples.
Oh.
It's like a nap, but also,
A food item.
The woman hyperventilates. The bullet has barely missed her head. She panics and makes her way out to the lobby. As she opens the door, the man is standing there. He is wearing sunglasses. He lowers his smoking revolver. Signorina, thank God. I can't see shit in these glasses. I thought you were someone else. One of them. That could have ended horribly. The man laughs. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have developed an entirely new philosophy for motion pictures. And yes, art in general. Art must be set free from the tyranny of the beholder. We're releasing it back into space. We're putting on the greatest show that the world has ever seen, Signorina.
the art must be ejected directly into outer space.
Oh, who were you calling? Was it the magician? Is he telling you lies about me? No, I had to call my aunt. She's... Was it the Americans? No, I have to work. Oh, I'm keeping you. Let's talk. Let's walk and talk. The woman walks fast, and the man strolls beside her. Everyone has a part to play in the revolution. Rudy lacks artistic talent, so he will be Minister of Defense. Do you agree, Signorina? Yes, Minister of Defense, yes, Signorina, please be serious. Rudy is a Labrador. He does not have the stomach for warfare. The woman tries to find her way out of the hotel, but the man blocks her way by always running in front of her. Signorina, please be serious. We are under siege. The atomic bomb? Very beautiful, but instrumental. They used it politically, a cardinal sin. It should have been thrown in outer space, clearly.
Along with the milk and the pasture.
Because it's art. The woman hurries away. The man rushes after, continuing the conversation. As you know, the maze is a weapon of mass destruction, an endless ride for fascists and critics. The bumper cars have been permanently closed because of a collision. Sabotage, Signorina. Sabotage! The man suddenly grabs the woman's arm. Who was on the phone? Was it Sydney? Did he tell you lies about my magic show? No, Forgive me, Signorina. Here I talk, and I wanted to tell you is that I am waiting for you upstairs. I looked serious, so you might want to check. The woman studies his face in terror. She notices red stains on his cheek. He hurries away. The woman stands and listens as he runs away. She sneaks back to the main entrance. She pushes the door. It's locked. You panic. You run through the corridors, pulling handles of every door. They're all locked. You turn at every corner, checking all the windows. Locked as well. You will run up and down stairs in panic. You will find yourself in my room. I am not there. I haven't been there this entire time. I am in the real 1963. Oh, this script is getting real weird. Hey, we're in front of, his door, and I guess we could give him all the script pages. Hey, do you want this gun? No. It doesn't even have anything funny to say. I cannot thank you enough, Signorina. Come in, Signorina. Well, that's weird. Obtained the right eye.
Thanks.
Strangely made its own way out of an eye socket of a skeleton in room 1963. A stone-like object with an unnatural cerise glow. It feels magnetic, yet numb and electrical. It gives off a constant low-frequency noise, which causes it to vibrate slightly. Judging from the stone's strange characteristics, it is most likely created from spectral information, making it a ghost object! Illusion object. Objects like these exist between realities and are particularly interesting if they are objects related to human body parts. This can mean that they are directly related to the human soul or dreams. Eye-related illusion objects usually come in pairs, and if inserted into sockets in parallel dimensions or dreams, they can reveal new and significant knowledge to the owner. We have that now. There's a lot of script pages on the ground. It's a lot of stuff to read. We're gonna do that next time, I think. Or, I don't know. Anyway, this is bolt number 1. Shortcut number 1. I don't lie. I don't remember the solution to this one. Why are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not making fun. It's just, it's kind of a lot.
It's not strobogrammatic numbers.
What?
Strobogrammatic numbers.
What are those? I've forgotten.
The one that rotates.
Ah. Wait, they're not?
They're not.
But they are the kind that rotate though.
No, because if you rotate this one, like the 1 and the 9 would be different.
I mean, they are using the same numbers though.
They are using 8, 1, 9, 6, 0. I can't remember what the pattern is. I solved it.
Whoa, how'd you do it?
No, I just scribbled on it.
Oh.
I didn't actually solve shit. I don't know.
Yeah, this is wait, hang on a second. Okay, no, I'm starting to get it now. Okay, so the canted square is 0.
The what?
The canted actually no, I'm wrong.
What do you mean the canted?
The one that's tilted
Diamond.
on
The
an
diamond.
angle.
The diamond.
Yeah, the canted square. It's not 0 though, I don't think.
Why not?
Unless I'm trying to
Why do
I
you
don't
think it's
think it's
0?
0. Well,
What?
because I'm trying to see a pattern here in terms of like either rows or columns, but I'm not seeing it.
If I remember correctly, it's rows. It's not like there's a pattern with the rows, but not the columns.
If it if it really is only the rows, that still doesn't work though, because then the diamond can't be 0 because it appears in things other than it appears in rows where there's already a 0.
If I stare at it long enough, it'll come to me, right? That's how that works.
do do the squares and diamonds is the square like a consistent variable? Like
Well, yeah, it has to
is it the
be,
same number
otherwise.
every time?
Yeah, it has to be, otherwise the equation would not make sense.
Wait a minute.
Is it?
What if you parse it as Roman numerals?
No.
Why not?
Because that's not what that's not the answer, Harriet. Roman
Oh,
numerals are not involved.
oh. Well, now I have
Is it
less of an idea of what to do.
related to um no, I don't know.
Hmm. You see, just knowing the solution isn't satisfying enough. I want to understand what it's trying to convey. Hmm. Gesundheit. Are you noticing anything, or
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
I think the diamond is 2 and the square is 4. Because then the first row is 1024, and then the first row is double that, 248. And then the third row is double that, 496. And then the final row is double that, which is 8192.
Oh, wait a minute. How'd you get the fact that they were 2 and 4?
Because it's like they're all related and they have to be like, I don't know. At some point, I just realized it's like doubling every time and it's computer numbers. 1024
Oh,
is
God.
computer number.
What? It's no skills out of death.
I don't know. I think I just remembered the answer from my memory depth. So anyway, we're looking for 2 minus 2 4. Is this like file size stuff? I mean, it's in hexadecimal.
See, that's the reason why I wasn't able to figure it out, is because I don't have the mind for that hexadecimal stuff that you do.
Well, it's not hexadecimal per se. It's just that in if you like convert hexadecimal to back to base 10 numbers, you end up with like 1024 as a round number.
What?
Yeah, I know. You count, the way computers count is hexadecimals. Base 16.
That sounds pretty based.
That sounds pretty 16?
Ugh.
Wait, what was the 10 minus 10 plus 10. So 442 minus 424 plus 24 42. What if I just didn't erase any of these numbers on the screen?
Pauline is a silly bean.
No, you.
Ah, how could you do this to me?
Well, we already have that. It's a shortcut. It doesn't open new things. Is there anything else in here I can pick up? An American dollar. I wish I could find...
I only just now, for the first time, heard the cha-ching. You said that there was a cha-ching, and like I never heard it, and it was only just now that I actually heard it.
Why?
I don't know.
I want to find more money.
I mean, same.
Where can I find more money? Prototypes still have money I haven't found. I don't know. Where's the... I'm getting sleepy. I think I would just want to call it quits early.
Sleep be falling. Oh, I understand that though.
No, it's just that, honestly, the thing we should do right now is read all the script pages that are underground. Because that'll give us a lot of indication for, like, puzzles later. But I don't wanna, it's a lot of script to read. So I think we're just gonna say goodnight.
Okie doke.
Good night to all the peeps. And think about numbers in your sleep. Numbers like 1847.
Yes.
1847 and 1963 and 2014. Those are the important dates that they keep telling us.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? There's a thing we could do that's not too difficult to do. Just
I
before
think
we
what
leave.
we learned from this stream is that we actually need more annotations on the screen.
More?
Yeah, more. we just we need more notes.
This is terrible.
Yeah. You know what I've been thinking about lately
What?
is the movie Airplane.
That's a funny movie.
It is a funny movie. I need to rewatch it because there's a lot of stuff I don't remember particularly. Like there are the "What is it" jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the "What is it" jokes?
No, I don't remember much of that movie.
There was Leslie Nielsen, who was once the lover of one of the murderers on an episode of Columbo, and then later he was also a murder victim on another episode of Columbo. That one with the CIA agents, actually, that we talked about, I think last time. He was the murder victim then. But yeah, Leslie Nielsen is like a doctor on board the plane, and he's like, he's like, tell the captain that, tell the captain to land immediately. Like, this woman needs to get to a hospital as soon as possible. And the stewardess that he's talking to is like, she's like, a hospital? What is it? And he's like, it's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now. What's important is that you tell the pilot we need to land.
Right, she's asking about what she has, and he's like, she's asking about a hospital. Anyway, Renzo, there is a skeleton in your room. What's up with that?
I mean, we didn't even try talking to the skeleton, if we're
What's on your
being
mind?
honest here.
Also, there was a magic show. That's more important. I knew you'd believe in magic, too.
Magic 2, the sequel.
Are you the magician? Ahaha, interesting thought, Bello. I guess you could say that he is. But isn't he more like you than me? Signorina, was that all? Well, there's a skeleton. I was not in there? What a delicious mystery you are cooking for us, Signorina. I think we must try to think about this mystery in a less worldly way. This is how the snake caught the golden egg, after all. Now, if I am not in the space 1963, perhaps I am in the time 1963? You're getting closer to the truth, Signorina. Was that all, Bella? Advice. Even a bad letter will end up somewhere. Sometimes too much milk is too little milk for one canary. If the flute blows smoke, there will be no dance.
Remember the best part. Remember the most important part of making a milkshake. No milk, just eggs.
Uh-huh. That's not... That seems bad. Remember, the chef never counts the mice. Arrivederci. Mm. So anyway, there's a thing we can do that's a little bit of an Easter egg. So there are, like, a number of doors that have dates on them. And you can call them, right? You can call room 1963 to call Renzo. So, like, calling any room might work, right? So what if we call room 2014? Wait, did I do that already? Schroner Tag Care Home, how may I help you? Hello? Please stop calling. Oh, I think I did that already. I must have done 1847 as well. But now there's a lot more doors that we could do. There's 1932. No, that's how you put the telephone down. Vice. Hello? Oh, little Lore. Are you eating properly? Are you wearing warm socks? Have you met a nice boy yet? Do what you must, but remember to take care of yourself. I hope to see you soon, Liebling. We have 1938. No, I did that again. Crossy. Hello, little rabbit. You remembered your old auntie. Are you on a big adventure again? Ready to conquer the world? The Emperor is coming over with a fresh strudel. Everyone is invited. I insist you join us. What day is it? I am not feeling well. There are dark clouds on the horizon. Sorry, I have to rest. Uh, 1948. Vice. I am glad you called. There is something I wanted to talk about. I know I was far away for a long time, and when I came home, I was not really there. I had seen things that made it difficult to look into the eyes of a child. I wish we had gotten to spend more time together. I am glad you thought of calling your old papa. Papa? Papa, I want to become a prosecutor.
Why is Edgeworth talking like that?
No, that's Francisca.
But why is Edgeworth talking like that?
No, it's Francisca talking like that. 1957. JT's Hamburgers, can I take your order, please?
Yes, I would like some movies to watch in between the hamburgers.
A cafe? No, sorry, they closed down. But you're welcome to try the best hamburgers in Berlin. We hope to see you before you go. And then 1960 is the last one I have here. I don't think I have any other key right now.
Imagine going to Berlin for hamburgers. It'd be like going for Frankfurters in Munich.
Is that not where you go?
It's a joke about the name of those items.
What, do you want to get your hamburgers in Hamburg?
And Frankfurters in Frankfurt.
Joe speaking. It'd be like getting a poutine in, Russia. Joe speaking. Little L. Wow. How have you been? Hey, I heard you rumors. Spooky rumors. They said you were lost in Indonesia. Whatever, L. People talk too much. Listen, before you go, I know that there is always a place for your weird ideas. Know that there is always a place for your weird ideas with us. Well, I'll see you on the flip side, L. Yeah. I'm Slimby.
Hi, Slimby. I'm Neko.
I now go to Slimb.
Ugh.
Good night, Neko.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.